I feel pretty confident in saying that there's a ton of us dealing with a lot of stress in our daily lives. Between the constant onslaught of news, to dealing with work, to just dealing with life, sometimes we could all use a little bit of a break, sometimes even a lot of a break. And that extends to the gaming world as well. You know, I don't always want to be tied to objectives or, God forbid, a time limit. And sometimes I don't even really need a goal. I just want to relax and be able to throw on a movie in the background and really zone out. If you're in the same boat as me, here are some games that you can really zone out to. I don't know about you guys, but I really loved Unpacking, and if you just want to keep that whole organizational vibe going, I would keep an eye on this game. In Whisper of the House, the moving company that you work for has just set up shop in Whisper Town, which means you are now available to help people move in and clean up their homes, and also importantly, maybe clean up their lives. After you move in and organize your own home, it is off to the races, helping people and their loved ones, and yes, discovering a little about them along the way. As you unpack boxes, you will see that there is no time limit, and with the exception of not leaving utensils on the floor and making sure things get placed in their correct spots in the house, you're not really held to a lot of rules here. But importantly, you're not trying to create chaos, you're helping people, and of course building up your reputation in a new place. As I took on new clients, I was really enjoying running around a cute little pixelated town, exploring while on my way to the next house, and I found out that you can pet the cats that are lying around. It's a fun organizational and management game, really checks the boxes if you like keeping things neat and tidy. This game comes out August 27th on Steam, but you can play the demo right now. So remember playing the old Tycoon games back in the day, like the old Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon? I used to be amazing at those, always getting peak customer satisfaction and running a very profitable business. Now that I'm older and at least a little bit wiser, I realize that I definitely don't want the chaotic nature of running theme parks, but I could probably hack it as like a city planner. With Minami Lane, it's like a light, low-stakes version of those old Tycoon games. First, you'll notice that it is adorable. Not only is the art just inherently cute little guys, it is also filled with the colors that I absolutely love, all those warm oranges and yellows and deep greens. These are very important colors to add to the cozy vibe. In this game, you are trying to build up the perfect street complete with homes, shops, and parks, making sure that everyone is happy, the streets are clean and pretty, and of course business is good and profitable. Even though there gets to be a lot to click on as your street gets longer and busier, what I really loved about this game is it has a pause button. You can pause it at any point during the day cycle, which is great because sometimes I could not find the little pieces of trash underneath all of the little people running around. Pausing also allows you to read the feedback from people so you know what adjustments that you need to make. It's a fun city builder-esque simulator, and it's only a couple hours long, so it's really perfect for a cozy chill afternoon. Bigger bonus, you can play it almost anywhere because this game is available on Switch, Steam, and through Xbox Cloud Gaming. I think something that is becoming more and more apparent to me is that I really need outlets of creativity. It doesn't really matter in what way, different crafts, writing, cooking, it just needs to let me flex my creativity muscles and enjoy the time spent. Tiny Glade is the video game version of that, and it is essentially perfect at what it does. Oftentimes with games like this, you're locked into planned areas, making sure things line up on a grid, and we all know that they never do. This game is really unique in the sense that it has completely gridless building, and it's procedurally generated, so you can place things wherever you want, and as you make changes, whether that's new paths or adjusting the sizing of arches and doorways, the game actually moves with you, allowing for seamless creation. It is honestly a thing of beauty to watch everything change as you're laying paths and adjusting the buildings to your liking. Another very fun feature is the world feels alive as well. There are environmental features that give it warmth and life, which really help to negate the distance between you and just this thing you're building. Tiny sheep wander across the paths, plants grow and ivy climbs the buildings, and you'll see fireflies blink throughout the night, all while you sit and unwind to the super chill soundtrack. You don't have to worry about time limits or grid constraints, which are two very big wins, and there's no such thing as a failure here. It's even got a photo mode with a tilt-shift camera so you can take these adorable diorama-esque pictures of your living tiny glade. This game is available right now, and you can check this out on Steam. You ever notice how sometimes the smallest things can end up having the biggest impact on your life? It's these things that we carry with us through each and every stage of our journey. In Momento, an upcoming cozy decorating game, you'll have the chance to go through moments of a life, seeing exactly how all of your choices affect the outcome of the story. I've mentioned before on this channel how I love clicking things, and this game is perfect for that. It has a wonderfully tactile environment, and I know it's such a small detail, but I love clicking things, and I like to be rewarded for that. You can leaf through pages of the books, you can turn lights off and on. It's very satisfying. Similar to unpacking, you'll go through different stages of the protagonist's life. Starting in childhood, you'll actually choose toys that represent your dreams for the future. As you get older, you'll experience the highs and lows that we all know come with life, seeing how those dreams ultimately become a reality. While going through the story, you'll actually collect items that can be used in this game's creative mode, so you can decorate and rearrange to your heart's content. There will be secrets to find, collectibles to uncover, and at the end of the story, you'll get to go back and try new pathways, uncovering a mystery that actually unravels across different lives. Now, there's no release date yet, but the devs are very active with updates on Steam, so make sure to wishlist and follow along for news and the upcoming beta test. I spent a large chunk of my life growing up in my mom's restaurant, and that gave me a soft spot in my heart for the food industry, but especially for little mom and pop shops. I really love the home cooked meal vibes, I like connecting with people, and I love brainstorming recipes and cooking. Now, if you take that and combine it with my love for the movie chef, you will have my love and a deep appreciation for food trucks. Fruitbus is a game made in heaven for me. You get to travel along the islands, setting up shop and meeting the locals, curating dishes from ingredients that you actually run out and forage yourself. You'll learn all about your customers, making dishes that bring back memories as you learn about each island's customs and try your hand at making the local delicacies. And yes, this is all done while experiencing an incredibly heartfelt story. While you explore each island for ingredients and inspiration, you will also get to upgrade your bus and kitchen to suit your playstyle. As you not only serve but connect with your customers, you will find that feeding people is about so much more than just the food. Fruitbus does a really great job of showcasing the feelings and emotions behind food, which is the thing that I love most about cooking and sharing it with people. You can check out Fruitbus yourself on Steam, the PlayStations, or the Xboxes. I love plants, and being able to create a lush green jungle in my apartment is something that I have been wanting to do for a very long time, but guys, plants are just kind of expensive. So while I am slowly adding things here and there, I am living vicariously through decorating my spaces in Urban Jungle. This is a cozy, relaxing game that is, yes, slightly similar to unpacking, except you not only have to find spots for your items as you go through stages in life, you have to find homes for all of your plants. Now, you do have the freedom of moving things around that are already in your space, so you can tackle the puzzles of where to place each plant to meet all of their needs. And trust me, you have a lot of creative freedom. I was throwing plants under benches, on top of bookshelves, covering my desk and counters, basically just any flat surface while I rearranged spaces to my liking, making sure that each plant was happy. The story is very nicely woven into each environment as you go through different stages of the protagonist's life, learning about their true passions and dreams. I will say, having a corporate office job myself, the opening sequence really hit home in a lot of ways, and the game provides a beautiful no-pressure escape as you create your living jungle. It's simple, engaging, and incredibly relaxing. You should definitely check this out if you like cozy puzzles, decorating, plants, or just any combination of the three. Urban Jungle is available on Steam, and yes, there is a demo to check things out first. If you've seen some of my other gameplay videos or hung out with me on stream, you have probably learned that I love to clean, especially in video games. Yes, I enjoy Power Wash Simulator and Crime Scene Cleaner, but sometimes you need a little something more than just cleaning up after people. So what we're gonna do is what everyone else is doing, and we are going to turn our lovely little hobby into a side gig. In Trash Goblin, we are tasked with cleaning up trinkets and selling them to a veritable parade of characters. Obviously, Obviously, you are in the fantasy world, so my customers have ranged from humans to lizards to avians, all with very discerning tastes. An important factor in cozy games is low to no pressure, and this game is really good about that. As you take orders from customers and tinker at your workbench, you'll notice that each activity uses up a slot of your day cycle. This means that cleaning, repairing, and excavating your treasures all take up slot, and there is only so much time in the day. Initially, I was really worried because you don't just automatically have what the customer wants, you have to find it and then potentially clean it, and sometimes I just ran out of time. And I immediately started to get worried about losing sales because of it. Do not worry, gang, because those customers were still there after I went to bed and started the next day, and they weren't even mad about the wait. As you earn money, you'll get to upgrade your tools, customize and decorate your space, and even get a coffee pot so you can really put in those hours. Trash Goblin is a really cozy experience with no stakes, gentle time limits, and you can check it out on Steam, and yes, there is also a demo available for you. You know that kind of serenity that you feel when building dioramas or Legos or maybe building custom terrain and set pieces for D&D games? It's that kind of calm focus that just takes over as you build in this little world for a bit, and it's always a relaxing time. Islands and Trains is a wonderful example of this feeling, just a casual little diorama simulator. You get to design your perfect route around the island, winding through mountains, past sleepy little seaside villages, placing animals, trees, and other set pieces as you bring your vision to life. This is honestly a true sandbox experience. There are no goals, there are no timers, and no mistakes, just you and your little locomotive story. I've only been on a couple trains in my life, but I honestly tend to romanticize train rides a little bit. This game is like the perfect extension of that. It lets me be creative, lets me chill and decorate, and the devs are really awesome with continued updates and new asset packs, so you can always test out new designs and combos. Now there's no demo for this one, but Islands and Trains is available right now, and you can check it out on Steam. Tell me, did I talk about your favorite? Did you maybe find a new favorite? If I missed your top cozy chill game, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear the recommendations and then in turn share them with other people. As always, I appreciate the likes and the subs. It lets me know that I am in good company and I am happy to have you in the gang. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you all in the next video.